My journey started at the age of 17 as office assistant in a stock exchange and consultant office, and then it gave me a direction when I joined an IT company handling multiple roles starting from hiring to employee relation and operations. All these experiences gave me confidence to gift a startup to my mother at the age of 22. Now I am 24, working as a contact center head in a renowned organization. And yes, I am not going to stop by this. Picture abhi baki hai. If I can do, you can do as well. Let's learn and grow together. Welcome to my channel, Pathways to Success by Anshu Shetty. Is our identity crisis normal in our age of social media? Sure. We end up creating a false identity with our Facebook or Instagram accounts, exaggerating over our good bits and glossing over our bads. What exactly a stable identity look like? To have a solid identity, we need to be able to see that we are the same person in our past as we are now, and we will be in the future. We will not change and we will feel the same no matter what the environment is. It doesn't mean that we act same all the time. We might be moody or act differently under stress or depending on who we are with. We are not. For example, you going to act same around your girlfriend or your wife as you act with your parents or your colleague. But even after all these variances in our behaviors or moods, we feel the same and we know that we are the same person underneath. A person without a sense of identity instead feel a disconnect from who they have been or no sense who they will become next. These are the signs which shows that you lack sense of identity. Number 1. You change with your environment. If you work at one job and everyone is studious and quiet, you will be studious and quiet. If your next job requires you to be chatty and upbeat, it will soon seem as if you were always the social type. It's as if you are more formed by your environment than your own choices and personality. Number 2. Relationships mold you. You will convince yourself that what they like is what you really like, but you just didn't know it. Even if you have just gone from wearing black and listening to traditional to wearing western and listening to Bollywood. And if your partner doesn't like things, you will give them up, down to changing your friends sometimes. It's easier to be what they want than admit to your identity crisis. Number 3. You don't like being asked about yourself. It makes you uncomfortable when people ask too many questions about yourself. Perhaps you have developed good tactics for avoiding this, like changing the subject or turning questions around onto the other person, then just agreeing with them. Number 4. Deep down, you don't trust yourself. If you don't know who you are and you have surprised yourself in the past with your own quick decisions and sudden changes of opinion, you can feel that you can't even trust yourself. That's the reason you are always dependent on others.